Hey guys, welcome to Table Talk. On this show, we take your topics that you send to us on Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk, and then we throw them in a bowl and we pick them. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm McDarney.
And I'm Trisha Hertzberger.
Go, baby, go.
Jump in. All right. Cool Kid Rudolph says, uploading a human consciousness to the internet. Hashtag Table Talk.
Well,
Serial
okay.
Experiments Lane. That's all I have to say about it.
What is that?
It's an anime.
What?
About your consciousness
happened?
being uploaded to the interweb.
See, I'm okay with it as long as it's like in the cloud that only I or my family can get to. Although I don't want my family.
What would you do with it?
Well, see, I'm thinking what you could do with it is you can send it to like a cyborg body, and then
Okay.
you could live again.
So is that like one of those you pre-upload, like you back up your hard drive, and then you go on an adventure, and if you die, it like you come
see,
back?
I honestly believe this is the future of the human civilization. I honestly believe it, because why not? If you like, you tell me, okay, from a non-religious standpoint, you tell me what would not be the benefit, whatever I'm trying to say here, of not doing such a thing. Like, especially if you want to travel and do crazy shit.
I think maybe the not benefit would be that someone else could get control of your consciousness.
Okay.
Like if you're putting it up there, what if there was one like person who was in control of everybody's consciousness and you didn't even know?
I feel like the real downside to that is overpopulation. If I'm constantly coming back, I'm never dying.
Yeah.
How many goddamn people in this
Well,
world?
what if they did a human cap, like a population cap?
Well,
And it's
so
like
then
if
we
you
couldn't have
made
babies?
it before the cap, then
Oh,
you
I
can
don't like
live
the no
forever.
babies rule.
Yeah, I go for the no babies rule.
I'd go for the no
Nope.
babies
I
rule.
know you both would. I say
Also,
no.
we just created the
You're gonna be like the birthers that live on the moon. What is that? It's like the Christians have gone to the moon to have babies, and everyone else on the planet can't have
That
babies.
must be a weird dream you had.
It's not. It's like a game or maybe a movie. I think it's a video game.
Speaking of movies, we totally
maybe.
just created the plot for a really bad Bruce Willis movie just now with our consciousness.
well,
and
that's
someone,
kind of like Total Recall-ish.
but I mean, someone
You
altering
almost
your
poked me
consciousness.
in the mouth.
I feel like that was like Gattaca mixed with, like there was a bunch of things mixed together.
Tony, we love you, Tony. Tony asks, aka Downbeat Bear, says, do you think networks like TLC and A&E will ever return to their original programming, or are they trapped in reality TV? What did A&E and TLC do before?
TLC was the learning channel, so it had like actual educational program. And A&E was like
Arts
I
and
remember a lot of
entertainment?
There's a lot of Shakespeare shit.
that's
and
funny.
like,
like a lot of like biography, which they still air sometimes, but
so
no,
A&E
because
has like the Honey Boo Boo now.
no,
or
that's
something?
TLC.
Okay.
That's a bad
What are you
show.
learning from Honey Boo Boo?
Well, no,
what
but
not to do?
It rates. So
Yeah.
when people stop watching it, maybe they'll go back to things that are educational.
That's
but
the
that
thing.
shit rates.
Reality TV not only rates very well, but it's incredibly inexpensive to make. They don't need to hire writers for a script. They don't need to hire union actors. They just get people and they're like, hey, you want to be famous? Offer them pennies if they're paying them at all, and just essentially all they're paying is the camera crew. And like you said, it rates like crazy. Why? That's why everybody's doing it.
But I hear the Honey Boo Boo people get paid pretty well.
They
Like,
might.
maybe now because
maybe
their
after
show
their
is
first
huge.
season. Yeah, that's like the Jersey Shore people were paid. I can't remember. Somebody can look it up. It's like $13,000 or something for their first season.
Yeah.
And then they were like, just kidding, $100,000 an episode. And MTV's like, yeah, we're gonna pay you that because everybody wants.
But
to
like,
watch
I'd
it.
be interested to see how much the MTV Real World kids got paid.
Oh,
a penny.
I think you're
sure.
seeing.
No,
I think
they
you're
do
s-
get paid.
I think you're just seeing it from kind of a negative point of view. Like if the show picks up, then the money comes rolling in.
I see it from a negative point of view because as someone trying to pursue a career in the entertainment industry, if everyone was only making reality TV, then you don't need actors.
Oh,
anymore.
and not only that, I don't
You
get
don't
me
need
wrong-
directors.
And
you don't
actually,
need
yeah.
writers. So like all of the art
Right.
goes right out the effing window, and that sucks.
And honestly, and don't get me wrong, from being the I think you're thinking of reality TV in a negative way. I am not an advocate for reality TV, although some of it is very interesting. Like really quick, I just learned about this show in the UK. It's called something like Apocalypse. There's like this crazy hypnotist in the UK who's like a huge deal. And I guess he like hypnotized this guy that was completely unaware that like the apocalypse occurred outside of his home, and it's almost like the Truman Show type shit. And it's like they really convinced him it was the apocalypse, and they got his friends and his neighbors in on it, and they have all these actors, and then there's zombies and shit, apparently. That sounds so fascinating to me.
Well, but that sounds like that dude's gonna be fucked up
Yeah,
because that's not real. And, like, there's actually a mental disorder now called, like, Truman Syndrome or something, where people think they're being filmed from that movie. Like, that's how fucked up reality show has made us. But very quickly, I have friends who are doing a reality show, and, like, the text messages are like, hey, come over and say hi, because we're filming, is so, like, creepy. Because it's like, why don't we just say hi to each other because we want to say hi to each other, not because it's a TV thing.
But I do have to say one good thing that's come out of reality TV from an acting standpoint is that acting has gotten so much more realistic over the years because the audience expects it to be that real.
Yeah.
So, like, gone are the days of, you know, Vivian Leigh and the, like, very over-dramatic stuff, which I love, and I'm sad that they're missed, but at the same time, it forces the craft to go on. That's cool.
I was just flipping through because I found the best topics. We don't have a lot of time.
Do
So
it.
at RobertRocks93 says, y'all think athletes and actors and actresses deserve to win more money than doctors? No.
No.
I do think doctors make a ton of money, though.
It depends. And not so much doctors, teachers. They shouldn't be making more than teachers.
I think teachers should make way more than they make.
Yeah. Teachers
Well, how about
form
anybody-
our whole, like, our generation.
That's the thing. Anybody who is in charge of your life or forming your morals and your education,
Or your child's
should be
life.
given
Like,
money, yeah.
what is more important than helping to form your child's life to people? I don't know.
forming your own life. Cheers.
Say the people that don't want kids ever.
Watching a sweet Fast and Furious 5 movie. And also,
Cheers.
not ever.
Okay, sorry.
Over here.
Sorry, I'll take that back.
All right, let's pick another topic for God's sakes. Unless you
pick.
want to talk
Also
more about
ever.
it. You picked already? That was
Yeah.
your topic?
I
No,
picked
it was my. No, you.
Matt
I
picked.
picked.
Okay.
It comes
I'll
back
pick
around.
again.
What goes
I'll pick
around
again.
comes around.
Okay. At Bad Luck Will says best party story. # table talk.
This party story. Oh, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I feel like the only ones that stand out in my mind are the times that I, like, embarrassed myself.
Yeah.
Or I got way too drunk. So.
Honestly, I didn't go to very many parties in my life, so.
I have very lame parties. I go to, like, DDR parties, and we used to have Moulin Rouge parties out the wazoo.
I always
where
had-
everyone, like, reenacts.
I love
Moulin
how you're
Rouge.
like, I went to these super lame parties, and then you list off fucking
Some
cool
amazing
party
shit.
ideas.
Yeah, well, I would watch movies at my parties, and then I would go to some, like, just your standard fare type parties, and, like, I don't know, I'm kind of a crazy guy as it is, so I do a lot of crazy shit. There's no way for me to gauge what was the craziest thing.
By
I
standard
did.
fare, do you mean Renaissance fair?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I meant. All right.
Meg, what about yours? No?
No, I would just, here, let me bring a Debbie Downer. In
did
fourth
that one
grade,
yesterday.
nobody came to my birthday party.
Oh, you said that before. It makes me sad still.
Okay.
I sat in the windowsill and waited for people.
I would have come to your birthday.
I wouldn't have.
Steve's mean, but I would have gone.
Fuck you! I'm just kidding.
Okay, so Curtis asks, what do you like or hate about this generation so much?
I feel like there's a lot of, in this current generation, like the youngins, there's a lot of disrespect for knowledge. Like, oh, I could just Google that, so fuck it. Why do I ever need to know? And I don't
Is it
appreciate
disrespect
that.
for knowledge, or is it like, is it abusing the knowledge at your fingertips?
It might be like a laziness, but
It's a laziness,
But I do
yeah.
feel like there's a little bit of like a, fuck teachers, I don't need that shit. I'll just Google it for the rest of my life if I ever need it. You know what happens if Google goes down? You're fucked, okay? So learn some shit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I agree with that. That's a good point, Meg. I mean, I was like trying to think about it, and I'm like, I guess it's different from culture to culture what the generations are. So I guess if we're talking about like Western culture generation, that's
I mean, are you
out
familiar
now?
with Cambodian generations?
No, that's
familiar with the
why
US,
I was so damn
Go with what
confused.
you know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess there's a sense of entitlement, but I feel like every generation is like, the youngins these days are so entitled.
It's true.
So
Yeah, see, there's a lot that has just occurred over many generations that are kind of the same thing. I don't know. I wanted to say maybe, like, I don't know. It's so hard to pinpoint. Like, there is a lot wrong with this generation, though.
like kids all feel like they need cell phones and tablets, but if I was a kid, I'd be like, I need a tablet.
Well, but having said that, though, my little sister has special needs, and she uses that tablet, and, like, if she didn't have that tablet, like, how much further behind would
That's
she
very
be?
true.
So,
That's absolutely true.
Spring spot.
do
Steve,
it.
you gonna
It's
think of
good.
one?
Do
You
it.
think of
Go,
one?
go, 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 go,
Okay.
go, go.
It's That Boy 15 says, if you could make a 30-second speech to the entire world, what would you say?
What?
Hello, world. How you doing? Doing good? Oh, me too. Oh my God, am I wasting my time? I'm sorry. Listen, if we could all just get along, and North Korea, if you could, sit the fuck down, and if we could just love gay people, and yeah, let's all just be friends. Let's all just chill the fuck out. It's fucking Earth, right? We're all here on the same planet. Let's be friends. All right.
We breathe the same air. I like that, Turney.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Thank you.
My speech would be very short, but also very similar. Be nice to people, for God's sakes. Just be nice. There's no reason to be mean. Look, we all want the same thing. We all want to live.
Yeah.
We don't really want, no one really wants us to die. I'm crying. Is that wasting my 30 seconds?
Nope, you're good.
Yep.
So you don't want to die, I don't want to die, don't kill me, I won't kill you. Right? Let's be nice and be friends. Exactly. This Earth doesn't belong to just me or you or those people. It belongs to all of us.
Church.
It's like we're renting out this big giant condo called Earth, and we need to live together and
We need
share
to be
the bathroom.
Good roommates. Yeah, share the bathroom, and don't leave dirty dishes
Clean
in the
those
sink.
damn dishes.
Clean those damn dishes. I'm gonna say my speech, instead of just saying don't be mean, which I do agree with. I'm gonna say believe in you. Because when you don't believe in you is when you're mean to other people. Because it makes you feel better about yourself to be nasty to other people. So just be confident in who you are. You're a lovely person. I can say that. I can see right inside you right now. You're a lovely person. Don't be a dick.
Here's the thing about that speech, Trisha, that I love, is that when Hitler came to power, his message to Germany was, let's all believe in ourselves. Because people say that we shouldn't believe in
But did he
ourselves.
mean that for everybody? No, he was like, hey, Aryan race.
That's
Not,
true.
not
Believe
true.
in yourself.
Not true. When he started out, not true. Not true.
He was like, hey, Jewish people, believe in yourself?
He said, hey, Germany, let's all believe in ourselves. Absolutely. It was all about German unification. And then later on was like, you
But
know
I think
what?
He
Trisha's
didn't have
saying-
like a
Solution.
parentheses or a footnote that was
No.
like, except Jewish people.
No, not at all when he started. At Jessica Snyder 18 says, last question, what would the world be like if toys could really talk? Think about how many times toys get abused.
Toy
for-
Story!
Are we talking
Think
sex
of all
toys?
the. I was just
Oh.
gonna say, think of all the sexual assault they would report, and think of all the terrible
I
things.
love that I said it. She was like, ooh, like, I don't know what came to your mind.
I was picturing like a talking dildo. I don't want to know where
I'm sure
he's
it
been.
Hey, I'm
I
sure
don't
it
want to
exists.
know what he's been through.
or
No,
in.
That's where that ooh came from.
I don't. Holy shit.
I love it.
Well,
Love
thanks
guys.
for watching Table Talk with us, guys. If you want to join in and submit topics, you can always go on Twitter and use the hashtag Table Talk to send us stuff. Just do it all the time. And also, I forgot to mention this, we're going to start to pull from Reddit and Facebook also, for those of you that don't have Twitter. So we'll work on posting that kind of info, and then you guys will be privy to that kind of thing. So then we'll do that. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm McDurney.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Toys, huh?
What would be your worst sex toy conversation?
I don't even know.
How
what,
many of you were in there?